Hi, I'm Rosanna Martin and I study history and history of art.
Hi, my name is Zofia Gmurek and I'm studying history of art and cultural studies.
Hi, I'm Lucy Cameron. I'm doing a master's in art gallery and museum studies.
Hi, I'm Ellie and I study liberal arts.
I applied for this role because I was looking for any experience in the gallery settings. I was sending out my CVs and I was just meeting with, mainly non-responsive galleries, and then I stumbled upon this opportunity on University of Leeds website, and it felt like a blessing to even be able to apply. I remember writing it down in my journal. It's like, oh, I'm so glad I can even apply to this opportunity, because it's a perfect setting, and it came out to be really a perfect setting. Everyone is so supportive, and it also felt like this from the description of the opportunity. So yeah, that was my why.
I applied to this opportunity because on my year abroad last year I did a curating module and I really enjoyed it. I loved the experience of it. So when I saw this opportunity to be an exhibition intern, it sounded really similar to that, but almost a little bit of a step up in a bit more of a professional environment, to sort of add to those skills that I had learnt and be able to apply them again and practice them again.
So I was really interested in getting some experience working in museums and galleries, and I thought this seemed like a really good way to do a part-time internship that gave me a bit of experience but didn't take up too much time in my week.
I was very similar, but also on my course noted that I maybe had more history and museum experience, so I wanted to get a bit more in the art galleries as well.
I think the highlight moment for me so far was the selection panel. It was really fun to be able to experience that, to look through all of the artworks from all of the students across the university, and to have the experience of drawing connections between different ones, selecting which ones were going to be in the exhibition and seeing the exhibition sort of take shape a bit. But also, we haven't had the opening yet. I think that could be a real highlight tonight.
Yeah, I agree. Up in this moment, the selection panel was amazing. Before it, I felt like it was a test for how we really work together when we'll have to maybe argue over some pieces or decide or make some hard decisions. And we were able to make it. And I feel like we were able to make it pretty well. So yeah, I think that was this moment for me.
I think we all really enjoyed the selection panel. That was like when it kind of started feeling more about curating and just choosing which pieces we wanted and what would go with which other pieces.
And I also think sort of curating and installing what we've been doing the past couple of days, getting really hands-on practical experience, meeting different members of the team, and it's been really great to see it start to come together. I think it's been really great working with the other interns because we all have different experiences, different skills that we've been able to bring, and then also working with the wider team. It's been really interesting to sort of get a bit of an insight into what each different role within the gallery and how that contributes to the exhibitions.
Sorry. Yes. We also all have different schedules, and we've been away at different times, so being able to delegate, pick up different kind of deadlines and tasks, and then also I think it's been nice being able to see the different roles that are in museums and galleries. It's not just curating, it's all the different roles as well.
I think this teamwork experience is one of the best in my life, honestly, both in our smaller curator team and the whole gallery and university team. The information flow, the way we could agree over some topics and choose, it was really a good experience, and I feel like the teamwork was so memorable and inspiring for me because it was good both on professional level and on more personal level, and I just wasn't honestly expecting that, and it surprised me, but in a really good way.
Yeah, I think as Zofia said, everyone's just been so lovely, so amazing. It's been really nice to sort of make these connections with everyone, to work together, both within our smaller team and with everyone else that's involved in the gallery and curating this exhibition and making this exhibition. We've learnt so much from everyone, so it's been really cool. I think something I found surprising about the curation process was all the sort of little considerations that you don't really think about before. So even things such as the conservation in the gallery that I didn't really realise you'd have to think about when picking out the artworks, which now seems so simple and so obvious, but before just didn't know all of these little things that add together as so many different considerations for curating an exhibition.
Yes, I completely agree. Also, what I found really surprising was the chain of command that everything has to go through before being accepted into being exhibited in the gallery, especially because it's a university gallery. Well, it worked really well, but still it was a surprise that it was even a thing. So, yeah.
I think the main, maybe not surprise, but has been learning about how flexible you have to be. We had a plan before we started installing, and lots of things have changed, and also maybe how many practical skills it's useful to have, like being able to screw things into the wall.
So I think something I hadn't really considered when this exhibition is in the wider university cultural collections and galleries is how far ahead you have to plan and schedule things. So when we were planning our open call to go out in sort of March, we had to have that approved by basically the end of January. So you really have to think ahead and make sure that things are approved before you want them to go out.
I think my biggest takeaway from this experience is learning that I really enjoyed curating. So it's something that I would love to go into the future. And if any opportunity comes up to be able to do it again, I know that I would love to take that opportunity and that I would really enjoy it.
I think my biggest takeaway was overcoming my little scare of teamwork because I feel like working in teams is very tricky, especially in bigger ones and especially in more official setting, like university gallery setting. And I was really anxious about that, but it turned out to be really great experience. And, well, I'm not scared anymore.
I think some key takeaways are that a range of skills come from different experiences, so you don't know what's going to come with an experience, just take it, and you'll probably get a lot of different transferable skills like we have here, but also like how important technicians are in the experience and people who help put things up and give their opinions on where things should go. It's amazing.
I also think something I take away is like the value of working in a team, working in a wider team. It's been really great to work with the other interns, Court, and everyone else who's helped us. That's something that has been really interesting, and I think I'd definitely like to take forward to a future career or a future job.